I don't know about you guys, but it feels like Christmas Eve to me. And I get it. It's been an up and down last couple days for Tennessee Vol fans. Some question marks about the head coach. Everybody wants the defensive coordinator fired. Believe me, I'm in that same boat as well. However, there's some exciting things to look forward to over the next 24 hours because early signing day starts tomorrow. And right now, you got the 7th best class in the country, 3rd best in the SEC, 14 total blue chip commits, and a whole other recruits that you should be really excited about. We're going to hit on the latest and I guess the last recruiting rumors before early signing day tomorrow. And we're going to start with Tristan Keys, okay? I've heard this question a ton. Now that Lane Kiffin has been hired at LSU, is Tristan Keys going to flip back to the Tigers? Because a ton of people are worried about it. And I guess it makes a little bit of sense given the fact that Lane Kiffin is such a great offensive mind, one of the best offensive minds in the sport. He had that Ole Miss group absolutely rolling this year. And so when Tristan Keys flipped his commitment from LSU to Tennessee on the 29th of August, at that point, Brian Kelly was in the building. And let's just call a spade a spade. Nobody likes playing for Brian Kelly. However, people love to play for Lane Kiffin, and you see it in the fact that he absolutely crushes the transfer portal every single year. So the question has been kind of risen back to the surface. Are we in any way in danger of Keys flipping back to LSU after he flipped to Tennessee a few months ago? I personally am not too worried on the subject matter for multiple reasons, okay? I think the number one reason I'm not too worried about it is the relationship between Tristan Keys, 5-star wide receiver, and Faison Brandon, the 5-star quarterback you're bringing along with him. I think that's a big reason why Tristan Keys flipped in the first place. Those two are boys. They've seen each other at camps all across the country. They've been in contact with each other. And right now, LSU's recruiting class doesn't have a ton of QB talent in it. And MVB, the guy who they've got at quarterback now when Nussmeier leaves eventually over the next couple of months, I don't know how excited Tristan Keys would be about playing with a guy like him. Another reason, Adidas, right? And we know this for sure because he's an Adidas athlete, and he even used Adidas when he himself was trying to recruit David Gabriel Georges, 2027 5-star running back, to Tennessee. This was just a couple of months ago. He said, yeah, David, he's a dog. Hey, man, we're building something special. Plus, we got Adidas. We're the priority. Go Vols. Come slide. Score some touchdowns from the backfield. So the fact that he was recruiting guys to Tennessee just about a month ago doesn't really, worry me at all. And everybody from VolQuest, the On3 insiders, they're all on my side as well. Somebody asked a question recently, is Keys going to sign with the Tennessee Volunteers? Austin Price said, as far as I know, Brent Hubbs says that he expects him to sign, and Matt Ray, their recruiting leader, says, to my knowledge, Tristan Keys will be signing with the Tennessee Volunteers tomorrow. If he doesn't, I'm just here to tell you right now, this would be a massive, massive blow to this class. It would drop you probably out of the top 10. And in my opinion, Tristan Keys might be the guy I'm most excited about seeing in orange and white in the future. Sure, Faison Brandon is going to be a stud. Tristan Keys, with the way that freshman receivers have been playing college football over the last couple of seasons, with Malachi out in Miami and then Ryan Williams last year at Alabama, Jeremiah Smith the past 2 years at Ohio State. In my opinion, he's got the talent, he's got the prowess to come in here and really make an impact in year one. If you want Keys to be involved, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Like today's video, do not jinx it. And speaking of signing day, what we've been talking about all day long, we're going to keep you updated as possible over the next 24 to 48 hours. We have got you covered right here on Tennessee Football Talk. We'll have a video going out early tomorrow morning, everything you can know about the class, and then we'll wrap up signing day with a PM video. We might even go live in the middle of the day. So make sure you don't miss a moment. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. Jordan Carter's status is another thing that I think we've got to discuss on today's show. If you don't know anything about Jordan Carter, well, you have not been tapped into our channel here over the past couple of weeks as we've talked about him a decent bit. He's a 4-star edge rusher in the class of 2026, 6'3", 245 pounds, and he's a recent A&M decommit. In fact, he decommitted from A&M very beginning of November, and on that same day took an unofficial visit to the University of Tennessee. He came back a couple weeks later and visited for Tennessee's game against New Mexico State on the 15th, and then he went and saw Georgia Tech as they took on and lost to the Pitt Panthers on November 22nd. And then he was at Jordan Hare at Auburn this past weekend on November 29th as they lost to the Alabama Crimson Tide. So he's getting his money worth with his visits. A ton of people are interested, and it's not really a surprise why if you turn on the film and see the statistics as well. I've got a feeling, and I've got it on pretty good authority, he will make it official tomorrow. So I believe by this time tomorrow, we will know where Jordan Carter is going to end up, whether that's Georgia Tech, Auburn, or Tennessee. It's interesting what's going to happen with Auburn because right now their defensive coordinator position is up in the air, and you could probably say the same at Tennessee as well. And right now my gut tells me Georgia Tech, okay? That's just kind of where I'm feeling. I feel like of the 3 visits, he really, really liked his visit to Georgia Tech. And if you don't believe me, here's exactly what he had to say about it. Tennessee set the bar and had a great time up there, but Georgia Tech reset the bar. And he went to Georgia Tech the week after he went to Tennessee. Now, the good news is Austin Price, he believes that things are trending in the right direction for the Tennessee Volunteers. So though I'm reading the tea leaves differently, one of Tennessee's biggest and best insiders believes that they've got a legitimate shot to land Jordan Carter. This would be a big splash for Tennessee tomorrow. I think Jordan Carter and Amari Latimer would probably be the 2 biggest splashes that this team could make. And in my opinion, get me as many 4 stars, as many blue chips in the building as you possibly can. Where do you think he'll go? Tennessee, Georgia Tech, or Auburn? You let me know in the comment section down below by giving me a T, a GT, or an A down in the comments. Speaking of the comment section, you'll find this link down there, chatsports.com/UT Black Hoodie, where you can get this black hoodie for $35. It was on a nice little Cyber Monday sale yesterday. It was less than $35, but still on a great sale today. $25 off, and you got to act fast because the closer we get to Christmas, the more or less of these they're going to have in stock, which means either the price is going to be up or they're not going to have your size or your dad's size, your sons, your brothers, your aunt, your uncles, cousins. Doesn't matter. It's a great present. It's a great gift for yourself, and I got it for you at chatsports.com/UT Black Hoodie. Again, that's in the comments and description of today's video. My third little piece of news, rumors we're going to discuss today, let's talk about some other potential late adds. Some names to keep watch on, obviously, adding Jordan Carter into the mix, but thought he was important enough to get a segment on his own. I'm going to tell you about some other guys you got to keep your eye out on over the next 24 hours. Carter Gooden, who's a 4-star edge rusher. Currently, he is a UCLA commit, but I've got almost all the money in the world on the fact that he doesn't end up in Los Angeles. It feels right now that it's between the 2 state schools, Vanderbilt and Tennessee. And the unfortunate fact of the matter is he took his visit to Vanderbilt, not this past Saturday, but the one before, November 22nd. He then took his visit to Tennessee on November 29th. So he not only got to witness 2 Vanderbilt wins, but one of those wins against Tennessee, the school that he was at. AP believes it's going to be a coin flip. Yeah, he believes that it's truly going to be a 50-50 shot, and Gooden could end up at Tennessee or Vanderbilt, Knoxville or Nashville. I hate to say it, but my gut in this situation tells me Vanderbilt. That's where I would expect things to end up. It just feels like things have been trending in that way and in that direction. I think after the 5-star quarterback domino falls eventually for Vanderbilt, others will follow behind. J.J. Finch, 3-star defensive lineman. He currently is committed to the University of Alabama. Number 64 defensive lineman in the 2026 recruiting class. Bama on 3 had some really good things and news if you're a Tennessee fan. They said we do not expect J.J. Finch, Warren Central defensive lineman, in this class. Tennessee got him on campus for a visit this weekend to watch the Vols play Vanderbilt. UTS pursued him hard and made him a very nice rev share offer. He will likely end up there, which is phenomenal news for Tennessee. I'm always in the boat. Get me as many defensive linemen. Get me as many guys in the trenches as possible. Curious. Where do you think Tennessee ranks nationally once signing day is over? Once this early signing period's done, that's going to be on Friday, December 5th. Where do you see the Vols? Let me know down below in the comment section. Make sure you got me followed on social media. We're going to get on out of here. At Joey Petersen on Twitter, at Joey_Vols on TikTok, and at Joey Petersen on Instagram as well. But make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, we got a video going out early tomorrow morning, like probably before you're awake. Probably going to be around 7:30 Eastern time. We're going to push that one out. And then we get a video in the later of the day, maybe even a live show. So stay tuned. get those notifications on so that whenever we do anything, you're going to be there for it, locked and loaded.